All right, so we are back. Thank you everyone for waiting. So Jeremy was just saying he had a bad idea for me. So, Jeremy, what was that?
So mechanically speaking, roboverts don't live that long. I've lived longer than I should have.
Hmm.
All of this was because the Galamane dude, like, came out of whatever is part of me, and so having some sort of like, oh look, he looked in the big book of evil, and nope, he's actually just been Galamane for a while because the even one just has died and Galamane took over, kind of thing, would have been a weird little like,
Oh,
oh yeah, here's why he's still alive because he's not. Haha. But
oh, yeah, that would be cool. But I don't want to take your, I don't want to hijack your character in the last
no, I
game, the
know.
finale.
Besides, I made the cool roll to open the book and not
That's
hopefully
true. That would. Oh
get
yeah,
brain fried.
if you'd failed, like his
Yeah,
dominant personality would have taken over.
yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah. That would have been a cool idea. Yeah. No, that's basically just like if you fail, like you're now one of the like basically like fanatic of Dagon. Basically, we're like or like I've gone
one of
crazy.
us.
Yes, yeah, you're one of us. That's perfect. Yeah, perfect. So, uh, or on the slippery slope that is. So,
Haha.
yeah, and all right. So you open the book and you see before you like all kinds of uh like vile like examples of weird, archaic, occultic rituals. Of course, they involve things like blood and human sacrifices and specific things that must be done for various tasks. And you can accomplish many different uh, uh, things that you would, I guess, for lack of a better word, spells. If I don't want to get too deep into Cthulhu lore on a Vurt game, that'd probably be the best way to describe them. Uh, but uh, but yeah, they're usually complex and that sort of thing like that. But most of them involve a place that's like a circle or like a prepared location, and you
Yeah.
get the sense that this island is their prepared location where they do these sorts of things. So you think
Check.
that much of the stuff in this book would have to be done on this island. Now you start thumbing through the book, and I'm sure you're looking for specific stuff. So why don't you tell me what you're looking for first? Because you have lots of
Well,
things you want to do.
first, I want to make the joke that we can't do any of these spells because we don't have like three or more virgins. So that's a problem. But B, um, for summoning things that aren't fish demons, like summoning people ish
Mm-hmm.
things, that sort of a thing.
Yeah. Okay. It would probably be. It would probably require still a still a sacrifice.
Oh, yeah.
Uh, but it doesn't have to be on the grand scale. It would probably require the sacrifice of a life, but it's not specific on like whose or any specific about like how many. Like just one would do, but you could definitely summon her here and now with just a simple occult roll, intellect occult roll. While wielding the book, would be a asset worth 2 points, worth two. So while you wield it,
So we don't need to sacrifice
no, you
somebody?
would, you would follow the book, and it'd be an occult roll, and the book is worth an asset of two to do it.
So, sacrifice who? Like a person
have to
Anyone.
from this
be.
feather or a real person?
Oh, it could be a person in the feather.
Okay.
Does it have to be
Yeah.
a willing
No,
sacrifice?
they don't have to be willing.
I just
No,
Are there ever really willing sacrifices?
I mean,
no, they don't have to
Maybe.
be willing.
it's not outside of the realm of possibility.
No. Dagon doesn't typically
There's
have willing
tons of, like,
sacrifices.
Greek and Roman stories where somebody, sacrifices themselves.
No, that's not
I-
normally Dagon's thing.
But it's like, like martyrs and stuff. Like, okay, anyways.
Yeah,
I know.
not
You're
Dagon.
right. You're right.
No, I agree with you. I concur. I understand that, but that's not really his dig. No,
Okay.
no, he doesn't ask for permission.
What do we do with that deputy? He's dead, right?
Yeah.
You can go over there and see if anybody's still alive among the people. Like if they're heavily wounded but still alive.
Check them.
For example?
Scribble.
Oh my
Okay.
god!
That's a backup plan.
You said that out
The other
loud?
one-
No, I don't say that out loud. That's totally out of character.
Scribble, I just need you to slit your throat, your wrist for me, please. No, we should go back to stupid guy with the truck who we already convinced that he was going to get a promotion.
Oh yeah, that guy.
She's gonna go turn back to the island and go get Gerald.
Yeah, that's. I mean, okay, look. If you have to, just kill me. That's fine.
What?
It's the last game of this.
She's
this
such a
game.
she's
It's
such a
like-
martyr. A fucking martyr. Why
Oh,
don't
yeah,
you go
but-
see if one of the deputies or acolytes are still alive? I mean,
Yes.
it's like hanging on by a dear thread. Ithriel, I will see if I can fix that. I'm just now installed Nightbot. I'll see if I can figure out how to.
Did he say bad words?
He posted a link. I just installed Nightbot, so I'm still trying to figure out the details. I got rid of Streamlabs, and I'm trying to.
It's only
Streamlabs
5
sucks.
seconds. He's back.
Oh,
now.
okay. It's just 5 seconds. Good deal. Yeah,
Or she,
if,
I
do
don't
me a
know.
favor, don't
Whomever.
post links until I get that sorted out. Ithriel, I'll try to.
I didn't mean
Get
to
that
assume
fixed.
gender. I
Yeah.
apologize.
So. Oh, Elder Ones. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, my Cthulhu lore knowledge is very low.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot either. I just mostly know the
Only-
books. Yeah, the stories.
Only what's
Yeah,
in
not the
World of
actual.
Warcraft.
The actual RPG. But okay, so but anyways, so yeah, if you guys want to check the bodies, see if one of them
I'm waving my tentacle like check, see if any of those guys still got a pulse.
okay, all right.
Okay, yeah, I'll look around and see if there's somebody on deck that's not us and not Scribbles still alive.
Okay, well, Hack actually has healing.
Oh yeah, bring them back from the brink of death just so that we can sacrifice them.
Hey, efficient and practical. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Hack,
But
you
Hack's
wanna do that?
driving the boat, so we got to drag the body over to Hack.
I feel like the only person morally opposed to this would be Stray, right?
And he doesn't know what we're doing.
Sorry, Stray. Just cover your eyes. Bury your head.
All right, so Hack, you want to roll a healing roll maybe to try to find
Yeah.
someone and bring them back?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. You find someone, you kind of get them back enough that they're stabilized and ready to get again.
Okay.
Because that's always fun, right?
Yeah.
So this one you can do without the circle.
Cool.
But you think,
Uh,
yeah. Anyways, you can do the summoning without the circle.
so I'm gonna look at Paige and say, "Hey, how much occult stuff do you know?"
Nothing. Zero.
But the boat's blazing. Actually, I'm assuming one of you took the wheel while Hack was doing that.
Oh shit.
Actually, yeah. Actually, we need to do that, actually. So, Paige went like this.
Nose goes.
Is it a speed roll or
Yes.
an intellect?
It can't be
roll?
Stray. Well, it can be. It's just he'll have you use penalties, like a little Hallmark channel movie with Air Bud on the
Water
fucking
butt
wheel.
What? Dogs are great at the doggy paddle, right?
Well, yeah, that's the doggy paddle. Yeah,
So
I think that narrows it down actually to even if she put the.
what is it? A speed roll, an intellect roll?
Yeah, it's difficulty
or-
2, just to kind of I'm just gonna say just to drive it around and keep it at the pace and.
I had to do speed, so wait, that sounds wrong. I had to make a speed roll.
Yeah, speed roll.
Whoosh.
Yeah, all right. Okay, so you're keeping the boat in control while Hack's, all right. Handling things. All right. All right, so he's got the creature. He's got the person. We're already written them off. They're not a person anymore. All right, so. And, okay, so now you can actually try to do the the ritual to summon Victoria if you so choose.
Is this a good idea?
Have
Yeah,
any of
a
our
boat in
ideas
the
actually
storm.
been good?
Sure.
We have plenty of good ideas. Okay.
Okay.
We really do it.
Let's do a little bit of prep. So if
I love
I'm
how
going
the
to do the
dog's just
summoning,
kind of probably like just like sitting on the boat, just like whatever.
who wants the gun that we went through a lot of effort to get to actually kill her?
Who's the best shot?
Not it. Is it? Does anyone actually know how to shoot a gun, like legitimately?
I mean, I shoot
I think
guns all
Hack
the
is the only
time.
one that actually has any skill with it. Hold on.
Then Hack, whoever
I don't know that I actually had any
the
skill.
absolute best
I think
shot.
you do, don't you? No?
No.
Anybody having skill with guns? No, I don't think anybody has any skill with guns.
No.
Sweet.
Hold on. Let me check because
I think most people have just been spending effort. And
Yeah.
Point is,
yeah.
last I knew, I had the actual gun. I'm going to give it to someone else since I'm doing the. Assuming I'm going to do the ritual, somebody else needs to be ready to shoot her.
I don't have enough stat points
Now
left.
would be a good time if anyone wants to
Go
do
to
any
different.
recovery rolls. So,
Yeah.
like Paige, your next recovery roll is 10 minutes. Now would be a good time to. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, you'd have to spend 10 minutes on the boat while it's just whipping around in the water. But, I mean,
Yeah. Like,
unless you guys want to stop the boat and park it on the shore.
No. Don't stop.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and
This is
roll
like
one.
the bus in Speed. You can't stop it. Can't stop.
Oh yeah, that maxes me out.
Oh. Oh, that might be enough. Yes.
So that means I just
And don't
get
forget to
7.
check mark. Yeah.
Uh, sure.
Okay, so the roll to summon her will be
Oh,
her
sorry.
difficulty.
So is this just an intellect roll, or would it be like a mathemagicology?
No, it'd be a cult, actually.
But I have all of the other ologies. Or
I know,
I just have
unfortunately,
Virtology.
but you're not
Okay.
looking at something that's familiar to you because you're working within the rules of this dream, right? This item doesn't work.
Oh, am I?
Right. Yes.
Don't summon her yet. Did you give the gun to Hack?
Yes, Hack has the gun.
Okay.
I don't know.
Don't miss.
Shit.
Okay, so the her difficulty. Let me check the stats. Yeah, difficulty 6 to summon her.
Oh my god.
Okay, but you said the book is giving me
Yeah, it's asset
of. Okay,
2.
but I'm untrained, this is asset of 2. Modify. I don't have a modifier. And I want to spend 2 effort. And asset of 2. I think this is going to do the math right. Oh, cool.
Yay! All right. Good deal. Okay, so who's the one stabbing and like drawing the
Well,
blood and
go
life
straight
force
back
from the
doing
human
it.
sacrifice for the ritual?
I'll do it.
Oh, I figured I'd have to do that since I was the one.
Now, one will be reading the book, one would be holding the
Okay.
knife or whatever. Yeah, that's what happens is one like cuts him open, and the blood is part of the ritual, and then
Okay, before we did this, could I have like led Stray into the cabin or whatever you call that, and like gave him good pets and said, stay for just a few minutes so he doesn't have to watch this. if he'll follow me.
I'm sure.
pretty sure Stray's seen worse than this, but okay. All right, he's
Yeah.
ex-cop, dog, but okay, sure.
Yeah.
I'm worried about what he thinks of me now.
Oh, okay, that's what you're concerned about. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, because you gotta remember, everything he sees is without context, right? Because he doesn't understand things.
Exactly.
It's like he sees weird shit and then... Yeah, okay. But you could try to communicate it in dog, like what you're about to do.
Yeah. I just tell him, look, okay, we're doing a bad thing, but for a good reason. And that's what I tell him. And then I give him pets and stuff.
Are we?
We are. We're killing somebody in cold blood for no reason other than to summon somebody else to kill
So
them.
in cold blood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When
we're
you
doing
put
a
it
bad
like
thing so
that.
that we can do a bad thing.
Well, but killing Victoria is a good thing.
Eh,
I mean,
is Game Cat a good person? Eh,
But Victoria's worse.
sure.
So,
Okay.
I don't know. We're probably the bad guys in this story now. So.
You're starting to wonder if you are, huh?
I've thought I was a bad guy for a while now.
I mean, I got out of
There are
jail
worse
and I was
guys.
like,
There are
"Guys,
worse
let's
guys.
do all
I
this
promise.
shit."
If that makes you feel any better, there are worse people.
We've done some good things.
I love how she's starting to think about this now. Game's over now, and she's like, I have to rethink my life. All right, now.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, all right.
I'm stabbing the guy.
Okay, all right. So you just jam the dagger in, and so the blood starts to just like explode out of his throat. And instead of like falling to the floor of the, are you guys doing it on the boat?
Sure,
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so instead of falling onto the floor of the boat, all the blood just like starts to form into a ball, just hovering in the air between the book and the victim, and it just forms into a giant ball. And then out of that ball, she just kind of rips into being and just kind of tumbles onto the deck of the ship, and it appears that she's burned and singed somewhat from passing into this realm, wounded, and she tumbles onto the deck of the ship, deck of the boat, and she's in her normal like kind of goth girl clothes that she's normally in, and her black hair, and it's all just kind of burning and singed, and her pale hair, and she just looks like a punk girl from like the 90s or something. You know, obviously with like black makeup and lipstick and all that kind of thing like that. And she just kind of stands up, but she looks like she's probably like in her maybe like late 20s. But she has like a regalness to her, at least in her stance and like things like that. And she stands up and she looks at you, and she's in some kind of dress and with like a long skirt thing and with boots. And she looks at you all, and she's looking around, and she looks at the sky where it like the thunder claps, and she sees the visage, and 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 she sees, like, her eyes go wide, and she sees where she is, and she says, I thought we were done.
Shoot her! Hack, shoot her!
Yeah.
And so she looks at Hack at that moment, all right? So, and that's going to be... Hack, shoot her, I'm sorry, is just initiative. So roll initiative.
Oh,
Okay.
awesome. Sorry, guys.
Great. I do XP to re-roll my initiative.
You can, yeah.
Oh, you rolled an 8. Oh my god.
Come on, initiative. Fuck's sake. Can I do more?
Nope, not if you roll 1. You're stuck with the 1.
Can he take the higher?
Nope, not if you roll 1. You're stuck with a
No,
1.
it's a 1. God damn it.
All right.
We're dead.
It's okay. Stray goes first. He jumps for the throat, like always.
I put him in the cabin.
Shh! Don't help me.
Oh.
Who has the gun?
Hack.
That would
Hack had the
be-
gun.
Shit.
All right,
So-
I'm gonna go into defend mode. on Hack.
All right. So you just leap in front of Hack when she says, like, Hack, shoot her with the gun, shoot her with the gun. And so Hack starts, like, drawing up the gun and, like planting his feet in the right spot. And, like, the thunderclap goes off, and, like, you see the image of Dagon in the background, like, just as you look past her, right? And when you plant your feet in the ground, like, you slip and fall on a puddle because the deck is covered in rain, right? And it's going, like, wait, who's driving the boat?
None of us.
Fuck it, we're just driving. Just
Does it have autopilot?
Oh, it's 1920s.
Cruise control?
No,
There's
it's
a
like-
piece
you
of
just
rope.
point it out into the open ocean. We should be
Yeah.
good, right?
Okay, is that what you guys did? You just turned it towards the open ocean and just prayed you don't hit a
Yes.
booty?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. So then Hack, I'm assuming maybe he's planted near the
works like
helm,
that,
right?
right?
All right. So, and he just, okay, maybe that's what happens is like Hack plants his feet at the wrong time and he's about to fire, and he, just the bow of the ship just kind of bumps at the wrong time, and he just slips and falls to the ground. So, all right. I will say you slip and you fall and you bump your head against the ground and you take 2 might damage. All right, since you get roll 1 on your initiative. So, Hack, take 2. There you go. All right, and Stray is defending him. Victoria, you said Hack shooter. So,
I regret that now. but
Yeah. so she reaches out with black tendrils and just hurls them at Hack.
But
And-
I can jump
Yep.
in.
Yep. All right. Jeff, make a
Speed defense. Now, I need to look this up. What's the? I'll just make a speed defense. What am I making it at? I forget what the.
yes, it'll be a
the
speed
stuff
defense
is.
to avoid the the tendrils.
Yeah.
Difficulty. Oh, sorry. She attacks as level 7, so difficulty 7.
All right. So we're definitely going to apply efforts to this. Only 5.
Okay, so now you're wrapped up by
I'll
the
take it.
tentacles. All right,
Yeah.
and you take 7 points of damage,
Woo.
might damage
Okay.
by the
And I'm
tentacles, and you're
entangled?
wrapped up by the tentacles.
Okay.
Until you make a might defense roll to break free, you'll be wrapped up by the shadowy tentacles. So, all right. Scribble is going to blast her or try to, and he will actually have to make a roll because he's lower level than her. His chances are really, really high, but I'm gonna make a roll. Yeah, he makes enough. All right, so and he hits her with his blast, which will deal damage to her, but of course he can't kill her. It only does half damage to her because he can't. Like I said, it does not. Any attacks will do half damage to her because they're not the gun, and none of them can be the killing blast. All right. Paige, even or Hack, any of you?
I have a question about Slay,
Be right
the
back.
spell.
I think it only
So
works on level 3 or lower enemies.
So it says that, and so I guess really the question is, does it only work on level 3 or lower, and it doesn't do anything?
I believe so. You should have been using on those
Okay.
deputies in the last fight. Those acolytes. Yeah.
Okay.
Could have been going pew, 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 like crazy on those guys. Yeah.
I was just gonna shoot her.
Okay, sure. So from the so you can stand up and just without an action and just try to like shoot her. Sure.
Mm-hmm. So it's just going to be untrained.
And I'll say if you hit her, it'll make her drop the tentacles from Jeff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And do you have the weapon stats? Who has the weapon on their character sheet? Sorry. Oh, that would be Hack. Sorry, no,
Yeah,
it's
Hack's-
actually on Evan's character sheet. It's a level 8 cipher, so
Yeah.
Okay.
so it'll do 8 damage.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that's not going to be enough to hit her.
Okay. Does this thing have a certain amount of bullets?
Yes, it does. It has 6 bullets.
Okay. So now we're at 5. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I am going to go Mad Dog, which is a dog trait I picked up last time I leveled up. So for 3 might points, I go into a frenzy so fearsome that an opponent within immediate range is intimidated. For 1 round, the difficulty of any tasks the target attempts are increased in difficulty by 2 steps. So that's what I'm doing. I start barking at her like crazy or something.
Okay, so she
I
would.
don't
So
know
her
if I
difficulty of her
rolled
task would be increased by 2 steps to do to anybody else other than you.
It just says for 1 round, the difficulty of any tasks the target attempts are increased in difficulty by 2 steps.
Oh,
So
okay.
like
Sweet.
whatever she does,
That is awesome. Okay, great.
she's like intimidated by me. I'm
Nice.
like barking and growling or whatever. That's what
Awesome. Nice. Love it. That's gonna be awesome. Okay.
I do.
Does it require you an action to activate it?
Yeah, it takes my whole action.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Even, what do you do?
Um.
Well, once you guys get this bullet in her, once you get a bullet in her, she's killable. By the way, because
Oh.
there's a bullet embedded in her.
So
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna direct the blurb fly
Well, 'cause
to
he's
start
embedded by it,
attacking
yeah.
her.
Yes.
So I'm gonna direct my blurb fly to start attacking her, and that'll just sort of keep going for a while. It's not good. It's 1 damage, so it's not gonna do anything
Yeah, because it's rounded
until
half.
maybe we get the bullet in her, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But
Well, it's still a +1 to anybody that's fighting with her, fighting against her.
that's what I was gonna double check. Yeah, I think it makes it.
It's +1.
Yeah. You're right.
Okay, cool. All right, Stray, what do you do?
Break free, I guess.
Okay, that'd be a might defense roll.
Hmm.
Difficulty 6.
All right. All right.
Nice. So you rip free from the tentacles before they're able to do more damage to you, and so you bound back up to your feet. The storm, like raging all around you. What do you do?
Okay, so that isn't an action.
Sure. No, I'll say it ain't. Sure.
Okay.
Help you out. Sure.
Did Hack get back up?
Yeah, he's back up to his feet.
Okay. Then I'm gonna keep protecting him.
Okay. All right. Victoria. She is going to. You see her turn into. She sees that Even is wielding the book, and that summoned her, and because she can put 2 and 2 together, and you see she turns into particulates of black matter, and all that black matter, like like almost flies into you, almost like a bullet. Make a might defense roll, please. Difficulty 7 even. Wow. Why'd you just lose 7 points of your might?
Because I did something wrong.
Okay.
I tried to apply 2 effort and did
Okay.
that, and I hit a 3 apparently. And
So you would have failed?
I don't know. I don't know how the math works, but I mean, if I only needed a 7, I'd hit 3. It'd be fine, I guess. So I'm still going down to 0.
Well, you would have used your intellect, wouldn't you? Because your character has that ability called intellect, where you can use your intellect instead of your might.
Yes. So it automatically pulled it out because I rolled the might defense thing, I think.
Yeah.
So if that's
So apply that back.
7,
and then take it from your intellect if you use the actual effort. If you did actually use the effort.
Yeah.
If you didn't, then just apply the damage. Yeah.
So it ended up costing me 2 intellect because 3, 2, and 2.
So you did succeed.
But I got 5. Yeah. So the roll stands like it was.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So it hits you, and you feel like this, like you almost feel like the life getting sucked out of you as she passes through you. It feels like what would have happened to you if you hadn't have resisted the effect would have been pretty catastrophic. But she passes through you, and she appears behind you. And now it is Scribble who once again tries to blast at her and deals more damage to her. He's the only one so far who's hurt her. So, and now it's Paige, even or hack.
I'm gonna try and shoot her again.
All right. Difficulty
Okay, so
6.
I'm thinking effort.
Yep.
You have a +1 modifier to this because of my blurb fly bothering her. That's all I got.
Yeah, so okay, so we'll put a new weapon on your character called we'll just roll the stats for your gun, your pistol, your inventory. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Don't do that. Yeah. And I just put +1 mod on your pistol.
Okay.
Just roll your pistol.
Okay.
Yeah. And I added a +1 to it for you. I don't use that one. I accidentally hit the wrong button. Yeah. And just decide whatever effort you want to do and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. Still an untrained check, though, right?
Yeah, you don't have the skill. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can, like I already said it, your pistol, the speed and stuff in there. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Yeah, you hit. Actually, with the +1, you didn't add the +1 in there. So with the +1, you would have hit 20.
Okay.
So that's great. That's great. So that would be +4 damage. So that becomes... Wow, this just got... I think you might have actually killed her.
Nice.
I think you might have actually killed her.
That's me.
Weapon does 8 damage, normally. With the +4 damage... Hold on. That makes it up to 12. Did you spend any... No, wait. If you want to spend effort on damage, do you have any effort left over to spend on damage?
2.
Okay. Yeah, if you bumped it up, so she has...
Yeah,
I mean, 14. She has 14 health left. If you spend one more point of effort, you can actually kill her with this bullet.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Do you want to do that?
Yeah. So I just like basically drop my effort all the way to 0.
Yeah, I mean, you can use the points up, and you won't. Yeah, that's up to you. But yeah, you can do
Yeah.
that. Yeah, if you want to.
Fuck it. Just use them all.
So just describe. You describe that blast for us.
Yeah, so I'm sitting there like the boat's just rocking and I'm just, you know, trying and everything, and he just takes a deep breath, holds it, and just fires. And just hits her square in the chest.
All right, cool. And she was about to try to use another attack at even once she summoned. Once she went back to her black, like when she left her black like energy form, and she was come back to normal. She was about to use another attack against even. Now that she was behind him, she saw that he had the book, and the shot hit her right in the chest, and you saw that black tendril energy from the bullet that happens from the bullet attack, like just form right above her, like her breast where her shirt is. And she just like slowly just like falls back against the wet floor of the boat, and then just kind of everything goes silent on the boat, and all you hear is the storm in the background.
Yeah, I'm picturing a slow motion camera shot from the bullet exiting the barrel of a gun.
There you go. There you go.
Slam it into her chest.
There you go.
Good job.
Awesome.
We did it.
You did it.
Well, it was all me.
You're right. Good job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good job.
A 20.
Maybe.
Nice. A 20.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So how hard at this point is it for us to just get out of this feather?
Resolving the you got to get even back to normal with the book. You need to do everything with the book, or else you risk rules of exchange.
Oh, yeah.
Everything you want to do with the
Start
book
reading.
while you're in the feather,
Read faster.
and then resolve the book. Resolve the feather.
Okay.
Cool. So that's another like search untrained thingy roll to try and find a. I don't even know what I would.
Just to look through the book.
Yeah, to find a thing for, I don't know, remove Galamane from head. I don't know.
Yeah.
It'll be just basically to reverse the infection, so that's in you. So it'll basically be probably finding the same spell he did to you, and then seeing if there was a reversal for it. So in the book.
Yeah.
And you do find that you do find the original spell he did, which was like putting himself in your arm, like attaching a soul to you, linking someone to you. And then
You're a Horcrux, Harry Potter.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of the idea.
Yeah, you are the Horcrux.
Which I didn't even realize was the similarity when I made that. I didn't even realize it. So I'm actually not a huge Harry Potter fan, I know, shocker. So I know. I know, right? So hate me, I don't care. So
I love Harry Potter.
it's not because I just never read the books. But anyways, but you do find a spell that's basically like a cleanse infection spell.
Yeah.
That would turn back. It's meant for saving a person that was linked that way. It's meant for like if someone was a loyal subject of Dagon or something like that. It was meant to bring an Elder One back into the world, and if they wanted to spare that one, if they wanted to save them from the death that would ultimately come as being, in that kind of situation, they could use the spell to save them. So, and it would be like, this is for your good service to your god, But in your case, it would be to keep you from dying from your Vurt infection. So, all right. And so yeah, you can attempt to try to do that, but unfortunately, you're going to need the magic circle to do this spell. So you're going to need a prepared ritual circle. Do this. You won't require a human sacrifice or anything, but you will need a ritual circle. So
Cool.
And that'll be on the island.
Yes.
All right, so with that, we will take a short break, a very short break.
Okay.
Basically, just skipping away for the cameras, and we'll be right back, everyone. So I promise we will not be gone long. So, all right.